On July 4th, 1776, a day that marks the birth of America, it is not only a historical milestone, but also a symbol of humanity's desire for freedom and independence. To understand the profound significance of this event, we need to turn back time and explore the historical context, the reasons that led to the birth of this nation, along with the important figures who contributed to creating a new chapter in history. In the mid-18th century, the British colonies in North America were going through a tumultuous period. After the 7 Years' War, 1756 to 1763, Britain was burdened with a massive debt. To offset this debt, the British government decided to tax the colonies. Taxes such as the Sugar Act, 1764, the Stamp Act, 65, and the Tea Act, 1773, caused discontent among the colonists. They believed they should not be taxed without representation in the British Parliament, leading to the famous slogan, "No taxation without representation." This discontent gradually led to the American Revolution. In 1770, the Boston Massacre occurred when British soldiers fired on protesters, escalating tensions between the colonies and the British government. Then, in 1773, the Boston Tea Party took place, when colonists disguised as Native Americans threw tons of tea into Boston Harbor as a symbol of resistance. These events sparked patriotic fervor and unity among the colonies. In that context, leaders like Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, and George Washington emerged as pioneers in the struggle for independence. Thomas Jefferson, one of the most important figures, was not only a politician, but also a philosopher who wrote the Declaration of Independence, a revolutionary document affirming the rights of freedom and equality for all people. Jefferson skillfully incorporated the ideas of Enlightenment philosophers like John Locke into the Declaration, emphasizing that all men are created equal and that government can only exist with the consent of the governed. Benjamin Franklin, one of the most influential figures of this period, played a crucial role in calling for unity among the colonies. He actively participated in the establishment of the Colonial Union and was one of the representatives of the colonies in negotiations with the British government. Franklin was also the one who sought to connect the colonies with France, an important ally in the fight for independence. The American Revolution officially began in 1775 with the battles of Lexington and Concord, when the colonists were determined to rise up against British oppression. The war lasted throughout the following years, with many fierce battles and the sacrifice of millions. However, the patriotic spirit and desire for freedom of the people never waned. They persevered in their fight despite all difficulties, with the belief that they deserved to have a free country. On July 4th, 1776, in Philadelphia, the Continental Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence. This was an unforgettable historical moment when powerful words about freedom and human rights were proclaimed to the world. The Declaration asserts that all people have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and that any government must be built on the consent of the governed. These principles have shaped the political thought of the United States and have become the foundation for the democratic values that we still cherish today. The Declaration of Independence is not only significant in the context of America, but also serves as a powerful message to the entire world. It has inspired many movements for independence and freedom in other countries, from France to the colonial nations in Asia and Africa. The ideas of human rights, liberty and equality have become an indispensable part of the struggle for human rights globally. The birth of America on July 4, 1776, was not only a historical event, but also a symbol of the desire for freedom, independence, and human rights. By standing up against oppression, the colonists not only created a new nation, but also affirmed that everyone has the right to live in freedom and equality. Figures like Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, and other founding fathers left a great legacy for humanity, a legacy that we continue to preserve and develop to this day. July 4th is not only America's holiday, but that also a day when we can all come together to honor the values of freedom and human rights.